first half, too, to really turn this game around, outscoring OKC 30-9 to close out the first half, and that included the Jalen Williams three-pointer at the buzzer. Without that, it was a 30-6 Timberwolves run. Conley trying to start things off here in the third quarter, misses the three. Reed, the rebound. Naz Reid. One more.
Yeah. Again, second chance points. Just talking about getting that lead, puts it back home. Huge. Kind of makes up for that three-point shot that J-Dub made at the end of the quarter.
It erases it pretty quickly. Then Hardenstein comes in. It's back to a three-point ball game. Conley setting things up for Minnesota. The front end of a back-to-back these same teams will play tomorrow night in Oklahoma City. Conley drains the field goal tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander on a head of steam, high off the glass. 17 for SGA. And here's Edwards, who got hot in that second quarter. Jalen Clark led Minnesota with a plus 15 in the first half, and Clark rattles home the shot. Man, what a night. Jalen Clark, a perfect 5 of 5 from the field, 11 points. Holmgren, the three ball. It's a 2-foot on the line for Chet. McDaniels, with Hardenstein guarding him. McDaniels picks up the dribble, finds Reed. And now it's back to McDaniels. Step back three-pointer. Rolls. SGA sets things up for OKC. Going left. Slicing through the lane. Got some body, a spin on that basketball.
He blew past Ant like he did no resistance whatsoever.
That was a quick first step from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed. There's nobody there when he caught the ball, and eventually, after a few spins, Gilgeous-Alexander, Clark defending him. Gets the shot off. Good defense by Jalen Clark. And now Clark lines up the three all kinds of time, and Jalen Clark has not missed tonight.
Second three of the game for him, too. You think about that first meeting here at Target Center just a couple games ago. He was huge in that game.
Hardenstein off the feed from Williams. OKC, where they had a season-high 38 assists. They did that on 46 made shots. McDaniels leaves it short.
The extra pass, and he just took his time, right? Got the seams, let it fly. He's doing minutes in Phoenix. The last time we were in Phoenix, that was kind of when he really was coming out partying. Yep. Minnesota's best corner crasher. He's Minnesota's best corner cutter. He's now become Minnesota's one of their important defenders. I mean, he's fitting right in with Jaden as well.
Williams up the three-point miss. Holmgren is there to tip. Offensive rebound and tip in putback. You know, the schedule worked out for him. The final game for Oklahoma City was here in Minnesota. So he just stayed in Minneapolis for a few days into the All-Star break, but then he got back to work in Oklahoma City before the break was over. Edwards hits a three-pointer. And Chet break because he didn't play 50-some games. Right. So he was like, I'll take a couple days, but I'm going to get back to work, and that was his
situations. But there's few better in the NBA off the dribble shooting threes than Anthony Edwards, and Shai is going to go to the free throw line again, and Naz is pleading with them. He did not go A to B into Shai. Shai was the one who created that contact, and it looked like it was completely marginal contact. Naz was vertical in his approach.
And Oklahoma City is to Timberwolves, though, 17 of 18. So while this game started with the fouls being called against Minnesota at a really uneven balance, it has shifted big time. Edwards on the drive, no call there, and he is fired up about it. Got to get back in the play, though, because here comes SGA, and now Hardenstein, the lob to Holmgren. Foul against Anthony Edwards, and now he's clapping in the official's face, and he's got to be real careful here. Jason Goebel called.
Again, this is what Kevin Hansen was telling Rebecca Ingrid. 100%, every bit as much as what happened with Naz Reid, right?
Yes, the calls against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander tonight have been marginal.
Yes.
They have been fouls, but they have been marginal. And if that's a foul against him, then yes, that should have been a foul against Anthony Edwards. And instead of any more complaining, he's going to let his shooting do the talking.
He just needs to stop getting technical fouls, though. He's going to hurt his team in an important game by missing one or two and more. Because it doesn't reset once you get a missed game. They're going to call a foul.
Of 7 shooting.
He's been a huge catalyst in this game, that's for sure.
Here's Hardenstein. Caruso found it on the cut, and Hardenstein now the pass to Dort. And a big throwdown from Lou Dort off the feed from Isaiah Hardenstein. And Lou Dort listed at 6'4". He's just a brick out there. And does he have some powerful dunks?
Ant did a great job of stopping Hardenstein at the point of attack, but he made a great pass to Lou Dort as Jaden gets to mid-range. So good from that 8 to 10 foot range, too. Like that whole restricted area circle, Jaden's been making shots off drives just like that.
Hardenstein nearly lost it. Conley was defending him. Caruso the miss. Hardenstein offensive rebound. Open look for SGA for 3.
John gave Mike Conley a little shove in the back that time when he got that offensive rebound.
You wouldn't think you'd have to do that with the size mismatch between those two. Edwards to McDaniels. Jaden drives the lane. And the rebound eventually corralled by Dort. And OKC with the possession off a tough Minnesota miss. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to get past Naz Reid. Caruso. A miss, and there is his 10th of the night, a double-double for Naz Reid. 19 points, 10 boards. And a steal from Oklahoma City and a foul by the Timberwolves. See, what Chris Finch does not want to happen is for his team to start turning the ball over.
Just a silly play. Mike, in those years, OKC just turns it over for no reason, right to the wickets of Wiggins that time.
And remember that game in OKC, it was the 3rd quarter.
Oh, the 3rd quarter just blew the doors off.
In the 3rd for 20 Thunder points, and that was it. That was the entire ball game. Edwards sizing up Wiggins. Stolen away by OKC, another Minnesota turnover, and Wiggins, a 3-pointer, cashes it in.
I don't understand why Ant didn't go out there and close out and try to contest that shot. He just stopped short and just let Wiggins shoot the basket.
3 quick turnovers by the Timberwolves in this quarter. Edwards misses the 3. Caruso skies for the rebound over Terrence Shannon Jr. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, nice pass to Hardenstein. And that is the danger of SGA. You send the defenders to him, and he makes a great pass like that. McDaniels off the dribble.
Contest, they get a 3. Also, again, takes another quick 3 the next possession down, and they get a dunk. Now,
consecutive 3-pointers from that same spot by Aaron Wiggins.
12 lead changes in this game.
And another Wolves turnover. Oklahoma City approaching the 3-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Holmgren goes out of bounds. Here's Edwards. And a foul on the screen from Luka Garza, and he wants the Wolves to look at it. Just trying to rebounding the miss. Gonna wait for numbers or look inside. He's got Garza. And Luka with 3 OKC players around him. It goes out of bounds, but it is off of the Thunder. Minnesota ball.
That pretty aggressively, pretty much since the first half.
Edwards slicing through the defense, and he does get the foul call that time. Anthony Edwards picked up a technical foul earlier in this game.
Moose, but 3 guys collapse on Anthony Edwards.
Edwards 3 of 4 from the line tonight. Now let's hear from the Minnesota Lottery. 2 more free, 21, plus 6 rebounds and 6 assists. SGA going to work again. Foul called before Shea got the shot off. Fits. Now, I have just called that play. Throws for SGA, 2 of them on a shooting attempt. Back to a 1-point game. OKC in front by 1. There's a Garza three-pointer, and he'll make it. Look at Luka, fired up tonight.
And his teammates are fired up for him, too.
Now can the Wolves get a stop on the defensive end? Caruso sets the screen for SGA. Dort in the corner. 3-ball off the side of the wing. Terrence Shannon Jr. Stripped. Gilgeous-Alexander just stripped that basketball. Williams, the three-pointer.
Wiggins.
Back and forth we go. Hits the 3. Thank you, Pete. Now Edwards. Anthony Edwards looking for room, picks it up, kicks it out. McDaniels, and Jaden McDaniels was bumped. No whistle. Gilgeous-Alexander, step back over Terrence Shannon Jr. and SGA hits the 3, just his second made three-pointer tonight. An 18-7 overall run for OKC. Terrence Shannon Jr. three-pointer rattles around. Offensive rebound, Edwards. Back to the free throw line for Ants.
Josh Minot sitting at Phoenix.
About a
20
seconds, 12 second, and it was on the defensive
that cut
end.
by Bradley Beecher that told him many times to not ever. This is a send a player up the floor kind of.
On the defensive end here, first possession for him into the game. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander keeping the dribble alive. Free throw line jumper rattles down. Gilgeous-Alexander in a groove now on the offensive end. Wolves looking for an answer. 20 seconds to go. Edwards kicks it out to no one, and that was the 6th Timberwolves turnover of this third quarter. They have 11 in the game, but 6 of them came just here in the third. Holmgren finds a cutting.
Gosh. The player in the slot, but it's the movement.
Guys,
it's the movement that they did their end of quarter that was so brilliant.
2 free throws. Well, they did count the basket. All right, let's get ourselves up. Thinks it a 3-point play. Timberwolves. Edwards just throws one up, and that is a